1, 2, 3. It's nice. Nice.
I like that.
That was nice. Cheers.
Now I have an entire thumb full of beer, though.
I'm not complaining.
Hi guys, it's
Bob
and Carla, and we are KnifeBomb, and we're back at it again with another podcast.
It's true, and this time we have beer. Brought to us by MIA.
MIA Brewery. For those of you that don't know, we're from sunny Miami, Florida, so we like to rep our city whenever we can.
It's true. I found the only place in Georgia that sells MIA, apparently.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to be partaking of this delicious
nice.
mega mix.
I have the neon here. It is fantastic.
Can I taste it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, let me taste it.
Right?
I like that.
Yeah, they really hit the nail on the head there.
That's good.
But this isn't why we're here though.
No, it's not. We're back at it again with another podcast. We know it's been a couple of weeks since our last one. Just trying to revamp a couple things, and we're trying to get a little bit better about our layout here, as if you guys haven't been able to
It's true.
realize.
As much as we love being all over the place and completely unorganized
And unprofessional.
Clearly.
Guerrilla style shooting.
Guerrilla style, that's right.
But anyways.
But we have a couple of things to talk about today, especially something big that happened.
You informed me of. I think you opened your eyes and that's the first thing you said. You didn't.
Was that this morning?
Yes, you didn't even say good morning.
So apparently something big happened last night, which was that Walmart Canada, and I've only really skimmed on the details here. I don't know if I said the right words there.
Yeah, Walmart Canada. I see it.
I only went over the details briefly, but they accidentally revealed a couple of games that were supposed to be revealed at E3, including Borderlands, what was it?
Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell and Rage 2.
Rage 2.
And I'm not familiar with Rage 1.
I didn't play Rage. I spent some time with Splinter Cell, but this was like after I got out of high school. And Borderlands, that's more your game.
I am over the moon about Borderlands 3.
Yeah, he's obsessed with Borderlands in general, so that's completely up his alley.
Yeah.
I like Borderlands. You had me play a few times.
It's a great game. I mean, I know a lot of people, not a lot of people, but some people complain about Borderlands 2, saying that it was like, oh, it was kind of unfinished, which I didn't see that at all. It's not as good as Borderlands 1, which that's the sequel syndrome there, you know. Not everyone's going to love the second one as much as the first.
That's true.
But I loved it. I loved the pre-sequel. I loved all the expansions. And I really am looking forward to Borderlands 3. That is going to be my jam.
I'm going to have to take another crack at it and definitely get into it. Because, I mean, I've always loved the art style. I think the art style is like super dope. And just in general, I mean, gameplay, when I played it, I had a lot of fun with it. So I definitely, I need to give it another go because I haven't.
But with all that aside, what do you think that's gonna do for E3 though? Like, I mean,
I don't know. You know, that really sucks. That really sucks whenever like stores will like spoil something like that. You know, because like I'm pretty sure that, you know, they're like, shit, what do we do about E3 now? Well, I'm pretty sure they had big E3 presentations.
Oh, I'm sure.
Planned. E3 is right around the corner.
But the thing is, well, Gearbox and 2K have been really good about not leaking anything from Borderlands 3. They had like 3 seconds of physics animation, and it was just like wind blowing on a character. It's like, okay.
You know what I think would have been the worst thing? Could you imagine a retailer like that spoiling like Half-Life 3 or something?
That would be insanely bad given it not been stricken down already.
I know, but I
No, I see what you're saying though.
You know, like I personally, I find like when stores and retailers do that, obviously it's not like it's spoiling the game for you or anything like that because you still have yet to play the game. But I still feel like the same kind of like.
I look forward to E3 though.
No, I do exactly, and so I feel personally attacked and kind of like if somebody were to spoil Infinity War for me.
Right.
It's because I.
By the way, what happens in Infinity War? No. I'm kidding.
We're not going to be those people. I am editing this. This will not go online.
No. Look, see, I can go from here, and then it edits, and then I'm over here. Ooh.
No, but I really do look forward to the E3 presentations, and you know, it kind of sucks, you know, like I love seeing people, like the crowd reactions and responses. Actually, I tend to live tweet E3.
Yeah? Oh yeah, that's right. You know what? I remember that.
Yeah. I tend to live tweet E3. Maybe we'll do something like that.
That was in the before times.
That was in the before.
We don't talk about this.
We don't talk about the before times. But you know what? Maybe we should do like it'd be cool to do like a Twitch stream.
It would be.
During the E3 presentation.
It would be. I mean,
we'll consider it.
Yeah. It might get buried under the thousands of mainstream Twitch streamers now, but I don't mind.
Who cares?
I just want those 2 people to be like, oh hey.
Or KnifeBomb. We do it better. No.
There we go.
We're actually terrible, but.
But we excel at being terrible.
Oh yeah. Anyways.
But yeah. So that was pretty interesting to see. Just real quick, I know Bethesda kind of reacted on it.
What did Bethesda say?
Bethesda pretty much said, like, because the way that Walmart does when they upload new game images is that they just upload a blank box with the title in the middle.
Yeah.
So Bethesda pretty much reacted and said, it's not really the artwork we had in mind, but, you know.
But...
So they took it pretty much in stride, and
yeah.
I could really appreciate that.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
now,
what else are you going to do at that point? There's really not much you can do at that point.
You could go the way of who's that guy? Created Fez.
Oh, Phil Fish.
You go the way of Phil Fish.
Just be like, I quit!
I quit. Flip the table. Walk away.
No, he had legit reasons to walk away from
No,
Fizz.
I love you, Phil Fish. You're an asshole, but I love you.
No, he had legit reasons
No, he
to
did.
walk away.
He did.
So.
He did.
It sucks because I love Fez too, or I love Fez.
Yeah.
I love
Fez.
Fez.
Fez too now.
I love Fez, and it doesn't give me the opportunity to love Fez too, so it sucks. But
Yeah, well, that's neither here nor there. But what we are going to do is that we did find this this little fun segment on GamesRadar.com. If you're watching Games Radar, what's up? Or don't. Either one. Your call. Alright, so they have a list generated by somebody. Let me see. Just real quick, I know you could edit this out. Generated by...
say they have a list generated.
Hope you could get that in. Well, it says thanks to Wario64, there is a list generated of different titles. Now, some of these are fake and some of these are real. And we are going to go over real quick and see which ones we think are real
and which ones are fake.
All right, so the Division 2. I'm saying fake. I don't think the Division did all that well.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say fake. I think it's a little too soon, especially.
I will say I do think it's too soon.
I think
I'm gonna call fake on that one.
The Tom Clancy team kind of has a bit of separation of time between the two. Splinter Cell, I'm gonna say absolutely real, just because I already know that information.
Because we know that. Insurgency stands.
Insurgency stands. Sandstorm.
Sandstorm.
Spans.
Sandstorm.
Darude.
Oh my gosh. Anyways. What do you think about that?
I don't know anything about Insurgency.
Me neither.
I'm gonna say real? Look, just put the question mark in my hands. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. The Last of Us 2. I'm gonna say.
They announced that, didn't they?
I don't know. Did they?
I thought they announced that already.
Well, then I'm gonna say real.
Last of Us 2. Yeah, I thought they did. I thought it was last year at E3 they did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you know what? Let's go with real on that one.
I think. Don't impale me.
Just Cause 4. Just Cause 4. I'm gonna say Just Cause 4 is absolutely real. Just because the Just Cause 3 came out what? 2016?
No, I think it was 15.
2015?
Yeah.
So it's been a while. They don't take too much time putting those games out.
See, I'm an optimist. So I'm just like, that's real. That's real. That's real.
Yeah, but some are going to be ridiculous.
I know. WWE 2K19, I think that's real.
2K19, well, I mean, they've been putting out games since 15.
Yeah, I think
under
that's
the
real.
WWE
Absolutely.
name.
I'm gonna say that's real.
I'm gonna say that's real as well.
Assassin's Creed Origin Helix.
I think I read that one is coming out.
I have stopped paying attention to the Assassin's Creed games.
Okay.
Honestly, I feel like Assassin's Creed has gone the way of Call of Duty, but there's so many of them that come out that it's just like, after a while, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm disinterested. I don't care anymore.
Yeah. And I've never played an Assassin's Creed game.
Really?
Yep.
Dude, those are super fun games. The first three.
I mean, your
The
last...
first three.
Yeah, I was going to say your last sentence really convinced me.
The first 3 games are super fun.
I don't know. It just never really appealed to me.
Okay.
No.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess.
I guess, not for this folk. Okay.
Okay, Dragon Quest 2.
Dragon Quest 2. I don't know anything about Dragon Quest. I'm gonna say fake.
I'm gonna say real. I'm gonna say real.
Alright. Far Cry 5, Double XL, Silver Bars add-on, and it says $72.50. That's not the price, it's just a number after the title. I'm gonna say fake. The only reason why is because Far Cry hasn't been putting much in the market as far as buy additional in-game currency. At least that I've seen. I know that they have their season pass, but that's really all I've seen. Now,
no, it could go either way.
If this was what's that game that was notorious for like
Battlefront?
No. They had like a piece of DLC for everything. Evolve.
Oh yeah.
If it was Evolve, I could see it. Or any game from EA ever.
EA. That's an EA move. For shame.
Shame. Okay, Just Cause 4, we went over that. Destiny Comet.
I don't know what that is. What is Destiny Comet?
Well, I'm assuming it's Destiny
Oh,
Comet.
No, I think that's fake.
Yeah?
I think that's fake. They just released a Destiny not that long ago.
Yeah, I think they're still in the works of Destiny 2 and trying to perfect that.
If the time between Destiny original OG Destiny, Taken King, and the one that recently came out is any indicator, I don't think that's real.
Okay. I think we're both in agreement that that's fake.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
I thought that dropped.
Did it?
I thought that dropped. I could be wrong. No. I'm going to say real.
You know this, but I've never played any of the Final Fantasy games.
Actually, you know what? I'm going to say fake. Because that would be the first one before Rage 2 was mentioned. Because Final Fantasy VII Remake has been in the books for so long.
Well, yeah, it's supposed to be one of the most iconic ones, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like 4, personally.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I haven't played any of the Final Fantasy games. I know. And everybody gets on to me about it.
Actually, you know what? I'm not going to get on to you about it.
You know why?
I'm going to encourage you to start at number 1.
Because, I'll be honest with you.
What?
when everybody was on that Final Fantasy VII rage, I was all up on Legend of Legaia. Legend of Legaia was my game. It was my RPG of choice. And I know it's super underrated and not a lot of people like it, but it's one of my favorite games of all time, damn it, and I stand by it.
That's fine. That's fine. I haven't played Legend of Legaia. I cannot judge.
Yeah. It's a great game.
I bet it is.
Alright. Metroid Prime 4 for the Switch. Didn't they announce that?
I thought they announced that.
Yeah. That's gonna be really cool.
If
it
it's
is.
real.
If it is true.
I'm gonna say that's real.
NBA 2K19.
Also real.
That
has to be real. It's not like they're gonna stop making NBA games, especially when I feel it's become way more popular in
absolutely.
today's culture. I don't know.
No, that's absolutely real. Super Smash Brothers for the Switch, obviously real.
If any of you saw the Nintendo Direct, you would know.
Just a few months ago.
That's not a spoiler.
That's real.
Yeah. Start watching Nintendo Direct.
All right.
Borderlands 3.
We already know that that's real. Assassin's Creed.
I think that's the.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think that's that one.
Destiny Comet again. Lego DC Villains. That would be dope.
That sounds like a lot of fun. And that sounds like too much fun.
I love the Lego games.
That sounds like too much fun.
I love the Lego
I'm gonna say it's fake.
I'm gonna say it's real.
I'm gonna say it.
Okay.
Yes, I have. I played Lego Jurassic World, and it was fantastic.
Okay, yeah. So why are you saying that sounds like too much fun? Lego makes good decisions.
No, they do. But that sounds like way too much fun. I feel like 2018 is not gonna let me have that much fun right now.
I'm gonna say it's real.
All right. Went through that. Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Didn't they announce that already?
I don't know.
I'm gonna say real.
Yeah? All right. I could agree with you there. Rage 2, we know that.
For PS4. Is it just me, or is that indie game that you're basically like in a dream world kind of a thing? It's supposed to be like super innovative, and it was unleashed it was unveiled for E3. I wanted to say last year or in 2016.
Dreams?
Yeah, I think. You know what? Let me research this.
No.
No?
No, let's keep going.
Okay, well anyways, if you guys are super up and current with past E3s, you guys will know what I'm talking about. But it was an indie game that was revealed, I think I'm wanting to say it was in 2016.
I'm gonna go with you. You sound like you're pretty confident about this.
If that's the game.
You have great looking eyes. Yeah. Anyway. Alright, so we covered all these.
Let's
The Division 2. Grand Theft Auto 5 and Criminal Enterprise Starter Pack. That sounds
I could see that being
right up GTA 5's alley.
I could see that being
They are doing everything to squeeze every last penny out of that game. And God, I hate them and I love them for it.
Yeah. I mean, that can be
you can't knock that out. It is.
That game came out in like 2014, I think.
People are dropping hundreds of dollars to buy in-game currency just to ride around in armored vehicles.
That is a 4-year-old game
mounted
that's
weapons.
Still kicking.
Yeah, but you know what? Grand Theft Auto 4 is still kicking.
Yeah,
which is insane to me.
Yeah. That's weird.
That's insane to me. But those games are fantastic.
Yeah.
Forza Horizons 5.
I see that being a real thing.
I see that being absolutely fake.
You see it being fake?
Yeah.
I see it being real.
I don't think it's going to be real. But we'll see. Gears of War 5.
There's a Gears of War that just came out not that long ago in 2016.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm going to say that's fake.
I could agree with you. Shantae, we already know, is coming out very soon. So it's Shantae half Genie, half Genie Hero, Ultimate Day 1 Edition. That seems absolutely like a thing just because it's kind of been announced.
Yeah. And I love Shantae. Shantae is big.
Shantae.
Shantae. Hey. By the way, that is a dream cosplay of mine if I ever lose the chub.
You know who's not losing chub? This guy. America's Greatest Game Shows, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. I would actually buy that. I love those shows.
You would buy that, and your parents would play it.
I would play that with my parents.
That's a thing that would happen.
All right, so those are that's the game.
That's the
Let's see how right we were.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna zoom through these.
You know what we'll do is we'll do.
Oh, it tells you right here.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna just rapid fire through these.
Okay.
Okay. So Splinter Cell. There hasn't been a new Splinter Cell. All right. So 2 out of 3 green lights of this being real.
Oh, you know what? This isn't confirmed real. This is just
speculation. So all right, let's see how.
You know what? Let's do this.
What's
all right? No.
Yeah.
Before you read, stop. Avert your eyes. Before you read. Those are our speculations.
Yeah.
We won't know until after E3, really.
Yep.
Right? So, we'll update on a future podcast as to which ones are right, which ones are wrong.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Stop reading.
I did see one that we both got wrong though.
What was it?
Dragon Quest 2.
Okay.
Dragon Quest 2 was released in 1987.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I know they're talking about
the remake.
a port.
Yeah.
But
okay. Anyways, stop it.
Anyway,
all right.
We're gonna scroll right onto that next topic here though.
Alrighty, guys.
So I read recently about this golden.
Recently, you read about this like a few minutes ago.
Yeah, that's
we
recent.
We decided to add to the
recent.
roster. That is recent.
Yeah, you took a picture of me 10 minutes ago. That was recent.
Yeah, that's true.
Sure. So I read about this golden NES Classic that's being re-released. Is it re-released since?
Re-released. Wait.
Yeah, but if it was an NES,
no.
And then it went to an NES Classic. So they're releasing this in Japan. They're releasing this exclusively in Japan. So it's going to be a golden NES Classic.
Can I just say, why does Japan get all the cool shit?
Japan's pretty cool.
No, seriously, have you seen some of their like?
Dude, we get the scraps.
I know, dude.
We get the scraps. That's actually not true at all. Europe gets the scraps.
I think this means.
And I love you, Europe. That wasn't a slight at you.
I think this means I'm going to go to Japan. All the best things.
I don't speak Japanese.
Do I?
Cool.
We'll do just fine.
But they're releasing it with a new set of games. Now, just real quick, I did want to touch on that.
Okay.
So, out of the blue. Maybe we should cut that. Just out of the blue, what games do you think would be on the re-release that weren't on the NES Classic?
I don't remember what was on the NES.
You want to pull it up real quick?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Here, let's pull it up real quick.
We actually don't have an NES Classic. We have an SNES Mini.
Yes, we have a SNES Classic.
Yeah.
Games.
It probably has it on the wiki.
No. Alright. So, we're going to have to cut all this.
Okay.
By the way.
So, Balloon Fight, Castlevania, Donkey Kong, Double Dragon 2, Dr. Mario, Excite Bike, Galaga, Ghosts and Goblins, Gradius, Ice Climber, Kirby's Adventure, Mario Brothers, Mega Man 2, Metroid, Ninja Gaiden, Pac-Man, Super Contra, Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 3, The Legend of Zelda, Zelda 2, Adventure of Link, Bubble Bobble, Castlevania 2, Donkey Kong Jr., Final Fantasy, Kid Icarus, Punch-Out!
And these are going to be Japan.
Okay. Star Tropics, Tecmo Bowl, Atlantis. Oh, well, that's Japan exclusive.
And I actually think some of these are European. So that's the Famicom Mini. Okay, so there's not a lot on here that I can't
think already, you know? Gyromite.
Bubble Bobble.
But Bubble Bobble's on there.
Where? Balloon Fight's on there.
Scroll down.
Oh, Bubble Bobble is on there. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah. Alright, so we just went through the list. To be honest with you, I don't see much on this list that I wouldn't want. and that isn't already covered, you know?
No, absolutely. There's...
Except for Gyromite. I need some compensation.
That's fine.
I have been personally victimized. Guys, story time. Okay? Story time! This is a real thing that happened to me. Okay? I am 31 years old. Okay? I have vivid memories of playing Gyromite with my sister. That was one of our all-time favorite games. But for whatever reason, throughout the years, I completely forgot the name of the game. And I Googled, for years, Googled a game that was like Gyromite. And I didn't know that it was called Gyromite. I mean, I'm telling you, I actively looked for this for years.
You know, I could have had this done in 10 minutes.
I actively asked my sister for years, right? I even asked you, and you were like...
Yeah, but you told me it was like Dr. Mario.
No.
You said it was Dr. Mario with a white hair dude.
No, I did not. I didn't say the gameplay was like Dr. Mario. I said the guy kind of looked like Dr. Mario with white hair.
He looks nothing like Dr. Mario.
He does. He has a white coat.
He looks like Dr. Wily more than anything.
Okay, but whatever. He has a white coat. He reminded me of Dr. Mario, okay? I did not say the gameplay was like Dr. Mario because I remember specifically telling you, there were little elevators and little platforms and stuff, but whatever. I asked you. You failed me, okay? I will tell you who did not fail me. The video game historian did not fail me.
Oh my
okay?
God.
Because we watched an episode recently, and it was like 1 a.m. in the morning. We're laying in bed. I forget what episode it was. And
she's making all of this up.
He brings up Gyromite. Big picture of Gyromite. And I lost my collective stuff. I lost my collective marbles. I really did. You know I did.
No, I know. No, you looked like you just discovered the meaning of life.
I did. It's Gyromite. So therefore
that is a sad life.
Therefore, I want Gyromite.
I'm okay with Gyromite.
The Golden NES Classic. I want Gyromite.
All right. People in Japan, what's up? Send us Golden NES Classic. We'll do stuff for you.
Hey!
I will.
We're not gonna beg online again.
All right.
We're not online beggars.
We are.
No, we're not. Stop.
All right. Well, you know what? I can't think of any other games. Maybe a couple Mega Man iterations. I don't know. Maybe Mega Man 1.
What about Burger Time?
That was more arcade though. I know they had an NES port of it.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, am I thinking of what's that game where you have to slide the beers down the
Oh, what's the name of it? Tap or something like that?
Yeah, I think something tap something.
But that wouldn't be fun.
If you know it, let us know.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun unless you had the beer tap.
Yeah.
That's how that was fun.
The root beer tap or the soda tap in case of Nintendo, who didn't want the...
that would be a cool
stuff.
accessory to have. Is that.
I would want it.
Wait, my question is something that'd be really cool is if Duck Hunt was on there, and then they re-released Duck Hunt Gun. That'd be cool.
I don't know how that would work now, though.
I don't know.
Because the whole thing... I mean, maybe as a USB.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That'd be cool. I think that'd be cool.
There's a reason why I had to end up taking my my NREMT today is because I don't know electronics that well. I don't know how to put them together or design them.
I think you do. That's just.
I think you do.
I do.
I do. This got really professional really quick. All right, just a couple more things we did want to go over. I did want to talk about the possibility of Fortnite coming to Switch because I know it's hands down like the most popular game.
It is really popular right now. It's not my cup of tea personally.
I play for a whole 5 minutes and I have to stop.
It's not my cup of tea. I'll tell you why. And you know, part of the reason why is I'm ridiculously competitive.
No, I don't.
I get angry.
I feel like this would be so
Super
good for you though to get that anger out.
No, this would not be good for me. We would have a broken Switch.
I love Fortnite, by the way. I really do love that game. I was really so excited when I saw an alternative to PUBG, and it was so cartoony because I love that. I love the colorful cartoony stuff, but I'm just not good at it.
I'm not knocking Fortnite.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a great game. It looks great. I've seen you play it. I refuse to touch it because I will rage. And I just don't want to do that.
I'm all in favor of me raging.
No.
That's my favorite part
We
of
will
getting it.
need a new Switch. This is a thing that will happen. So no, I refuse to touch Fortnite. Not gonna happen.
Alright, fine.
Not gonna happen.
I think on the Switch it would probably
It would
serve.
do well.
I think it would serve very well just because the portability of the Switch and people being able to play that on the go.
I think it's a really good addition to the Switch. And
I think it would be dumb to not put it on.
Yeah, I agree. I think a Switch port is a good idea.
Speaking of Switch, by the way, there is another thing I did want to talk about.
What's that?
Nintendo telling Kotaku pretty much that the virtual console is not going to be a thing on the Switch.
Yeah, that's true.
Now, I was in disarray when I heard that. I was broken apart. But the more I thought about it, the more I kind of thought like, you know what? The paid subscription is coming out.
That's absolutely how they're going to do it.
And I think they're going to release it under, we don't have to have a free virtual console like on the Wii or Wii U anymore. But under a paid subscription, you can have these games.
Absolutely. I'm putting all my money on that.
I really hope so.
And I mean, like I was telling you the other day, I was like, those are some of Nintendo's biggest like money grabs for lack of a better term, you know, is their IPs. That's the big thing that they have going for them. Do you think they're really gonna like?
Oh no, they're not gonna ban it. They'd have to be out of their mind. And honestly, like with all the classic editions coming out, and if there was a lack, it's like, all right, the blood's already in the water. Yeah. The shark is already circling around. So you can't throw the NES and the SNES Classic and give us that taste of retro gaming and be like, we're pulling away the virtual console.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Unless they plan on going the route and actually releasing all of like mini ports, like mini consoles.
I could see them doing that. I just think it would be horribly costly because like the processing power for each step up greatly increases.
I mean, I don't think it's outside the realm of possibility.
No.
Is it likely? No. If I had to put my money on anything, it's gonna be
I would say that is. Oh, of course.
But it's a possibility.
I will say that a 64 Classic is probably the most likely.
Yeah. Out of all of them.
Yeah.
I agree with you there.
Give us a 64 Classic.
What? Give us a virtual board.
You're on your own. You're on your own. Actually,
no.
Quit.
I attribute my horrible vision to playing too much Virtual Boy. I really do. I seriously think that. I'm wearing contacts, but I seriously think that's why my vision is so messed up. But anyway.
But yeah, just wanted to touch on that, and
all right, and
I think the last thing we wanted to touch on
is E3 predictions.
Yeah.
E3 is right around the corner.
Absolutely.
What is the one thing? I mean, because we could talk about a bunch of things.
Sure.
But what is the one thing you would want to come out of E3?
See, everything that I really wanted already kind of came out.
Yeah.
So, I've been wanting a new Gran Turismo for a long time, and they finally came out with Gran Turismo Sport. And you heard me when we lived in California. I was geeking out about it. They released that, so that kind of alleviated my thing. But I think Borderlands 3 is going to be the biggest thing for me.
I'm really sad that you got that taken from you.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not, because there's still been no media. There's been no pictures, no
True,
videos.
but
So I knew a Borderlands 3 was coming. It's been being teased. It's been being teased? It's
Yeah.
been teased?
it's,
It has been teased
Yeah.
now for, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years, something like that. And they haven't really released anything.
yeah,
So I'm still in the running that Borderlands 3 is going to be my favorite thing in this.
yeah.
Now, anything aside, maybe a new Spyro?
Spyro would be cool.
Spyro would be great.
Aren't they coming? out
They're
with
releasing a
remasters?
Spyro, well, yeah, remasters.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a new
new Spyro?
Spyro.
I don't see that too far outside of the realm of possibility.
Yeah, you know, just like a collecting game, you know, like
Yeah.
the coin collectings, or in Banjo the note collectings, or you know, what have you. Just a classic Spyro game. But yeah,
I think Maggie agrees with
I think Maggie agrees with me.
you.
Girl.
The one thing I want to see, the one thing I've been wanting to see from every E3 has been a new Animal Crossing. I want a new Animal Crossing game for the Switch, Nintendo. I want it. No, seriously. I really, 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 really want a new Switch. I mean, a new Animal Crossing for the Switch.
Well, honestly, I don't think that they're that far off, just because they did put out Pocket Camp.
Exactly.
I think it's a good indicator that I think they're trying to see how many people are in that market.
Yeah, exactly. And
'Cause-
so, like, this is the thing. Alright, so New Leaf came out for the 3DS, which is
Right.
a great game,
Yeah.
right? And then I have been wanting an Animal Crossing for console, for a home console, pretty much ever since then. Almost every E3 I'm like, okay, give us a new Animal Crossing
Sure.
for the Wii U. Didn't happen. I was like, okay, the Switch is coming out. Maybe we'll get one for the Switch.
Right.
And they even teased us really bad when the Amiibos first came out, right? This was before the Amiibos were even announced, the Amiibo cards.
Right.
So we thought for sure, because that was leaked, we're like, it has to be an Animal Crossing game for the Wii U. It has to. I mean, technically, yes. Animal Crossing, what was it? The board game festival, Amiibo festival.
That was a board game?
Suffice it to say, it was pretty boring.
It sounds pretty terrible, I'm not gonna lie.
It was bad. And then they gave us Happy Home Designer, which I feel was just like a lackluster experience. It
Right.
allowed you to really like customize like the homes and Animal Crossing and everything, and it was good. It's not that it wasn't good, but it left you wanting a full-fledged game. And
Sure.
it didn't give it to you. Pocket Camp, I feel, has been like the most spot on. Like, it's been the game that has been able to scratch that itch the most.
Okay.
But it's still not a full-fledged Animal Crossing game.
Sure.
So, all I'm saying is Animal Crossing for E3 for the Switch. Can we make it happen?
No problem. And then coming off the heels of that, just real quick, because we do have Super Smash Brothers coming for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
Just real quick, one character that you want to see in there. I'll go first.
No.
I want Goku. I want Goku in Super Smash
I
Brothers.
think Goku's gonna be in Super Smash.
Well, considering that a new Dragon Ball game was released recently, I think it's a good possibility. Think about it. You've had characters come in from other IPs. You've had
True.
Sonic come in.
That's true. Sonic has come in. Yeah, but these have all been video game characters.
Goku is
Goku
technically a
is
video game character
video
now.
game character. I get it because they've made so many like DVDs
Sure.
and stuff like that.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I would love to see.
Sure.
I'd love to see Vegeta personally. I'm a
Okay.
Vegeta, I'm a Vegeta fangirl.
All right.
But either way, I would love to see Goku, Vegeta, any DBZ.
Okay.
In Smash.
All right. So we're on the Dragon Ball characters.
I would say I would love to see that. I don't know if it'll happen, but I would love to see that.
Or you know what? Tom Nook. I think Tom Nook would be fantastic.
I'd be rooting for Captain.
Okay.
Captain's where he's at.
All right.
Captain's spicy and yeah,
Okay.
he's got his sea legs about him.
Let's see. All right. All right, I think we're gonna wrap things up. We do have our unpopular opinion of the day.
Oh yeah, because we're wrapping with an unpopular opinion of the day. What's yours?
I was never a big Gears of War fan. I do not like the series at all. I think it is horribly overrated.
How much
for what it is.
How much have you played?
That much. No, I was really kind of exaggerating. I don't think it's overrated. I do think that it's just not for me, and I don't think it's much of an unpopular opinion as it is just really expressing that I don't like Gears of War. It does not fit my style.
I think most of the love for Gears of War comes out of the storyline and out of the character.
The storyline is really cool.
So what I will say is that once you spend some more time with that game and you start developing those affinity for those characters, that's what makes that game shine more so than the gameplay. So, but again, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next point.
Oh boy.
My unpopular opinion.
I do not agree with you on this, but
I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan. I'm not. I hate to say it. I did get.
Actually, I thought you were gonna go a different route. Never mind. I thought you were gonna go with Final Fantasy.
Oh no, I haven't played Final Fantasy.
Okay.
So.
I haven't played Kingdom Hearts.
Oh really?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I ended up trying to play Kingdom Hearts a couple of years ago. I'm wanting to say it was like 2014 or something. And I played a good bit of that game, and it was not my cup of tea. And I thought it would be. I seriously thought it would be because, I mean, with Disney and with an RPG,
right.
How could I not like that? I love Disney.
Sure.
But I just was not. I did not like, and I played a considerable amount of that. I mean, I didn't play like a whole bunch, but I got like 25% into the game.
That's a pretty decent chunk.
I played the remix.
Okay.
I will say I played the remix, but yeah, I got about 25% in, and it was not. I just no.
Huh?
I'm not a Kingdom Hearts person.
Well, that's why.
I do truly appreciate.
That's why we continue playing Mario Kart.
It's true. Yeah, we play a lot of Mario Kart.
We do.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, thanks for hanging with us.
Absolutely. I think that's going to do it for us for today.
We're gonna try to have one of these out for you every single week. We do have a SoundCloud out now, so we are going to have an audio version of each one of our podcasts uploaded onto SoundCloud for those of you that would like to hear it on your commute to home or to wherever it is that you go.
And let me tell you, if I'm in your car riding home on your way home from work, I'm all right with that.
It's true. Try not to sound so creepy about it. But
oh no.
Hey. Anyways, so yeah, we do have SoundCloud. I will post the links in the description down below, and we'll also be living here on this YouTube channel as well for those of you that want more of a visual podcast. And yeah, we're gonna try to have these out every week for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we'd love it if you guys would like the video, if you like this podcast. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We have a lot more coming your way, and we would love to have you along with us.
Absolutely.
For that journey.
Leave your hate mail at the door. We'll be more than happy to read it. And no,
I don't want to read hate mail.
I'll read it.
I want to read.
I take it in the bath with me.
That's why you're in there for so long.
Alright guys.
Alright guys, thank you for hanging with us, and until next time.
I'm Bob.
I'm Carla. We are KnifeBomb.
Later guys.
Bye.